professional. After you go to school, then you choose your profession. You don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer. In my case, I became a pilot. I wanted to learn how to fly, so I went to flight school. A doctor goes to medical school. A lawyer goes to law school. It's very, very important. But what is missing in all education throughout the world, as best I can see, is financial education. For some reason, academics seem to think that money is some kind of evil subject. You know, the love of money is the root of all evil. What to me is evil is poverty, is ignorance, not knowing about money. So financial education, thank you very much, can be as simple as what got Americans in trouble is they don't know an asset from a liability. They don't know. They call their house an asset. If they can read a financial statement, you'll see your house is a liability. It's the bank's asset. But people cannot see that. It's the reason we have so many people in America broke today is because they were told that your house is an asset. People don't know the difference between stocks, equities, bonds, and debt. You see, in America today, debt can make you rich. All over the world, debt is called the bond market. The average American is clueless as to what the bond market is. The bond market is the biggest market in the world. It dwarfs the stock market. And the reason we have trouble today is the Federal Reserve Bank is allowed to print as much money as it wants. So today, I've got to teach kids about bonds, stocks, assets, liabilities, discounted returns, ROI, return on investment, PE ratios, cap rates. It's not hard, it's simple math, but we don't teach it. So this is the thing I'm saying right now, is in America, we're going down because of this, a lack of financial education. Please don't let it happen here in Peru. That's why I'm here with my friend Raul Diaz-Canseco. We're working together to bring financial education to the people of Peru. That is my mission. It is the same mission as my dad, but it's combined with my poor dad. So I want to close in saying this. My favorite subject in school was history. And when I was a little boy in 5th grade, 10 years old, a teacher gave me a book. And he was one of my best teachers. I only had 2 really good teachers, but I liked it. And the book was about the great explorers of the world. There was Columbus, Magellan, Pizarro, da Gama. The guy that fascinated me was Pizarro. And what fascinated me about Pizarro was how did he beat the Incas? He only had 200 guys. I always, how did he do that? So I was very happy. The last trip I came here, and I met Ramiro, my Inca. And I found out, where is Ramiro? There he is. Please stand, Ramiro. He is my teacher here. Right? Please stand. Oh, he's good. Big hand for him, please. And the reason I love Ramiro is because he is an Inca at heart. And I always thought Inca was a race. He says, no, Inca means leader. He is an Inca at heart. And I always thought Inca was a race. He says, no, Inca means leader. I went, oh. Inca was a culture. Oh. You see, the same thing happened to the Hawaiians in Hawaii. The Hawaiians were this proud race. And a man named Captain Cook came over with the cannons and blew them out of the water. So I always wondered, how did they do that? So this last trip here to Peru, Ramiro takes me to Machu Picchu and he says, I promise you, you will learn something that will change your life. I said, what could that be? Would it be, a new stock or a new real estate tip or whatever it was? So we're standing on the top of Machu Picchu, and I don't know what happened, but just Ramiro says, look through this. And I looked through something like this, and something happened, just as he promised. And what he said to me wasn't so much what I saw, but the words he said. He says, the language of this area was Quechua. yeah. And you've been asking me what gave Inca the power. Why did the Incas become such a great empire? I said, yes, that's been my question all along. He says, the Inca controlled the language Quechua. I said, yeah, tell me more. He says, Quechua is the language of commerce. Oh, wow, that's it. You see, wealth is only a language. Rich people use different words than poor people. You know, when I speak to a real estate guy, they use different words than a stock trader. It's just language. And so what I understood was the Inca Empire was a strong empire because it was a language. And what we hear tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is to repeat what the Inca did. Tonight we speak the same language. We may speak Spanish, we speak English, or French. In all those languages is the language of commerce. And the most powerful thing about Machu Picchu was Machu Picchu was just a way station in the network of commerce. And what the World Trade Center is World Trade Center Lima is part of a global network. The same way Inca developed an empire. So I'm very happy to be here. I'm honored. I am really honored. My wife Kim and I are honored to be here because this is a great country. It's evolving very rapidly. It is a rich country. And it comes from a rich heritage, the heritage of the Inca Empire, and the language of Quechua. Thank you very much, everybody. Sacred Cows of Money. It's a DVD I made. It's non-commercial, but it's about the change in money. See, in 1971, President Nixon took the U.S. dollar off the gold standard. And once that happened, the United States could print counterfeit money and send it all over the world. Now, some people say that's good, and some people think it's bad. I think it's good. But it takes education, so it's a gift from my company to all of you. It's in Spanish for those of you who don't speak English. So thank you again very much.